Hey there, friend. Listen, something important is happening right now with your Social Security benefits that most folks are completely unaware of. Many people just assume that once they hit the right age or qualify, the money will automatically show up in their account every month like it's supposed to. But here's the hard truth. Without the right documents, and I mean the specific ones the SSA demands, they literally won't pay you everything you're owed. Some of you watching this could lose out on hundreds or even thousands of dollars in benefits you've earned after a lifetime of working and paying into the system. Others might be eligible for extra money or higher monthly checks right now, but don't know it because a simple piece of paper is missing or not in the right form. Today's video is going to walk you through exactly what you need to know, step by step, so you protect what belongs to you and avoid costly mistakes that hit so many retirees hard. I want you to take a moment and picture this situation. You've worked hard for 30, 40, or even 50 years. You raised your family, paid your taxes, and now retirement is here, or just around the corner. You apply for benefits, thinking everything is straightforward. But because your birth certificate is an old photocopy or your marriage record isn't certified, the application gets flagged. Weeks turn into months with no payments coming in. Bills keep arriving. Rent, groceries, prescriptions, utilities. For someone expecting $1,900 a month, 3 months of delay means almost $5,700 gone, just like that. That's money you can't easily replace, and the stress it causes is real. On the flip side, getting this right early can mean an extra $150, $300, or more every single month, which adds up to $1,800 to $3,600 or way more per year. That kind of difference helps you sleep better at night, knowing your basics are covered. Most people don't realize just how strict the Social Security Administration is about proof. They have to verify who you are, your exact age, your full work history, your family relationships, and sometimes your citizenship or military service before they release a single check. Without those specific documents, the process stops dead in its tracks. Here's where things become important, and I want you to pay close attention because this directly affects your wallet. Let's begin with the single biggest document that trips people up more than anything else, your birth certificate. The SSA needs the original or a certified copy issued by the state or county with that official raised seal. A faded old copy from your drawer, a notarized version, or something you printed at home won't cut it. They must see the real thing. Imagine you're 66, freshly retired, and you file online. Everything seems fine until they request proof of age. Your birth certificate is from decades ago and doesn't meet their standards. The claim gets held up for 2, 3, or even 6 months while you hunt down the right one. In that time, no benefits arrive. If your expected amount is $2,000 a month, that's $4,000 to $12,000 lost during the delay. Add late fees, skipped medications, or dipping into savings you wanted to preserve, and the real pain multiplies. This is one of those hidden opportunities most viewers miss. Order a fresh, certified birth certificate right now. Depending on your state, it costs $15 to $40, and many states have online ordering that takes 1 to 3 weeks. Do it today while you're thinking about it, and you'll save yourself a mountain of stress and lost income later. But that's not the whole story. If you were born outside the United States, proof of citizenship or lawful permanent resident status is absolutely required. We're talking a U.S. passport, naturalization certificate, certificate of citizenship, or valid green card. It has to be current and in the proper form. I've heard stories from people who've lived and worked here legally for 40 or 50 years who still face delays because their papers are expired or weren't submitted exactly right. That kind of holdup can easily cost $15,000 to $30,000 or more in back benefits, especially if you're applying for survivor benefits or SSDI, where timing matters even more. Here's a hidden opportunity that many of you in spousal or survivor situations overlook completely. To claim benefits based on your spouse's or ex-spouse's record, you need a certified marriage certificate, or if divorced, the divorce decree. The SSA uses this to verify the relationship so they can pay you what your partner earned. Without it, you might be stuck with only your own lower benefit record. Let me make this real with numbers. Suppose your own work record gives you $2,200 a month at full retirement age, but your spouse had a stronger record that would let you claim up to $2,900 or even more as a survivor. Missing or outdated marriage paperwork locks you into the lower amount, costing $700 every single month. That's $8,400 a year. Over 10 years of retirement, we're talking $84,000 you leave behind. This is exactly where costly mistakes happen to good people every day. Most don't realize they need those family documents certified and ready before they file. And this part matters a lot if you served in the military, especially for serving before 1968. Your DD-214 discharge paper or other military records can prove extra earnings credits that boost your overall benefit. Even a modest increase of $75 to $150 a month on a $1,800 base benefit means $900 to $1,800 extra per year. Over 20 years, that's $18,000 to $36,000 more in your pocket. Money that came from your service and belongs to you, but only if you have the document to back it up. Here's what many people miss about the application process. You can begin online at SSA.gov, which is convenient, but the SSA will eventually require you to provide originals or certified copies of key papers. Don't wait for their request. Gather everything now. Common mistake number 1, submitting regular photocopies thinking they're fine. They're not. The SSA must see originals for birth certificates, marriage records, and similar proofs. Another big error, assuming your Social Security card alone is enough. It helps with your number, but supporting documents are mandatory. Let me share another real-world example to drive this home. Your earnings record looks strong enough for $2,500 a month, but a questionable birth certificate or missing marriage proof causes the system to process at a lower temporary rate or delay everything. 6 months later, you fix it and receive back pay, but you've missed out on months of full payments, plus any cost of living adjustments that would have applied. Those lost dollars could have covered groceries for half a year or helped with medical bills. The fear of missing benefits like this is valid, and it happens more often than you think. There's another detail many viewers overlook, particularly with SSI or SSDI applications. Even when medical evidence is strong, identity and age proofs are still required up front. Without them, the strongest doctor reports won't get payments moving. For SSI, which is needs-based, you may also need bank statements, rent receipts, or proofs of living expenses. Miss one item, and the application can be denied, costing you $900 to $1,200 or more per month that you actually qualify for. Pay close attention here, because life changes affect everyone. If you're already receiving benefits and you marry, divorce, move, or lose a spouse, you must report it with proper documentation. Failing to do so creates overpayments. The SSA then deducts from future checks, turning your $1,800 monthly benefit into $1,300 or less while they recover funds. That kind of surprise deduction can wreck your monthly budget for a long time. But here's the good news, and a real opportunity you can act on immediately. You have the power to get ahead of all this. Spend one afternoon creating a dedicated folder, physical and digital backup. Include your Social Security card, certified birth certificate, marriage and divorce records, military papers, recent tax returns or W-2s, and bank details. Keep it organized and safe. Log into your My Social Security account online today. It's free, secure, and shows your current earnings record, estimated benefits at different ages, and any gaps. Fixing issues now can increase your monthly check by 10 to 20%. On a $2,000 benefit, that's $200 to $400 extra every month, $2,400 to $4,800 yearly, and $48,000 to $96,000 or more over 20 years of retirement. That's life-changing security. Most people don't realize how much their earnings record impacts the final amount. The SSA uses your highest 35 years of covered earnings. Gaps from name changes after marriage, self-employment not fully credited, or employer errors can lower your payment. Correcting them with proper documents makes a huge difference. Even if you're not filing yet, request your annual Social Security statement. It projects benefits at 62, full retirement age, and age 70. But those numbers are only accurate if your underlying records are backed by documents. Without them, the projections could be too low. Name discrepancies are another common trap. If your birth certificate spelling doesn't perfectly match your social security card or old pay records, it flags the file. Fix it early with certified papers. It might take a few weeks, but it prevents months of delays later. Let's spend some time on survivor benefits, because this affects so many widows, widowers, and divorced spouses. To claim on a deceased spouse's record, you need the marriage certificate, death certificate, and your proof of age. Without them, verification fails, and you might receive much less. A surviving spouse at full retirement age can often get 100% of what the deceased was receiving. Dropping from $2,300 to $1,500 monthly because of missing papers means $800 less each month, $9,600 a year, and over $96,000 in a decade. These numbers are why having documents ready feels so urgent. There's another overlooked opportunity for divorced people. If your marriage lasted 10 years or longer, you may qualify for benefits on your ex-spouse's record without affecting their payments. You need the divorce decree and marriage certificate. Many people never learn about this and miss hundreds monthly. It doesn't matter if you've remarried or not in some cases. Check your eligibility. The financial consequences of getting this wrong are serious. Delays hit right when you need income most, during the transition to retirement. Overpayments lead to painful deductions. Denied claims mean long appeals, more paperwork, and added worry. On the positive side, organizing documents unlocks higher benefits, back payments, spousal extras, and smoother transitions to Medicare. Here's a practical action you can take right after this video. Visit SSA.gov, log in or create your account, download your statement, and review it line by line. Make a list of missing items and order them one at a time. Certified copies are straightforward in most states. This one step can prevent thousands in losses. But that's not the whole story for keeping benefits running smoothly after approval. Even after payments start, documents help with appeals, reporting changes, or responding to SSA requests. If earnings reduce your benefits, clear tax documents can help challenge errors. Medicare ties closely to Social Security. Proof of age is needed for enrollment around 65. Paperwork problems can cause you to miss the initial enrollment period and face lifelong late penalties on Part B, extra $10 to $50 or more per month forever. On a fixed income, that's hundreds or thousands extra over the years. Deadlines are unforgiving. Turning 65 soon? Your 7-month window is strict. Organized documents mean smooth applications for both Social Security and Medicare without coverage gaps. Military service credits deserve repeating. The DD-214 for pre-1968 service can add valuable quarters. Many veterans and families leave this extra money unclaimed. Let's go deeper into benefit calculation. Your primary insurance amount depends on average indexed monthly earnings from your top 35 years. Discrepancies need documents to fix. Verifying an extra $8,000 to $15,000 in old earnings might add $40 to $120 monthly for life. Over 25 years, that's $12,000 to $36,000 recovered. Small monthly gains compound into big lifetime amounts. Self-employed folks especially need old Schedule SE tax returns. They prove income credits. Without them, some earnings might not count fully. Blended families? Birth, adoption, or custody papers for children or grandchildren can unlock additional dependent benefits, $400 to $1,000 plus monthly for the household. That helps with real expenses. Everyday changes matter too. Updating address or direct deposit requires verification. Good documents prevent missed payments that disrupt your budget. Taxes on benefits? Your SSA 1099 is important. Solid records prevent IRS problems or delayed refunds. Claiming strategy? You can file up to 3 months early. Delaying from 62 to full retirement age can boost benefits by 30% or more. $1,600 early versus $2,080 later means hundreds extra monthly for life. Paperwork issues can ruin perfect timing. For SSDI recipients transitioning to retirement benefits at full retirement age, fix records early to avoid hiccups. COLAs apply to your verified base. A higher verified value means larger annual increases. A 2.5% COLA on $2,300 is about $5,750 extra monthly, or nearly $700 yearly. Back pay after fixing documents is possible, but preventing delays is far less stressful. Use this expanded checklist: certified birth certificate, social security card or record, citizenship proof if needed, marriage/divorce/death certificates, DD-214 for military, tax returns/W-2s, bank info, and any guardianship papers if helping family. SSI requires extra proofs of income, resources, and living situation. Missing them delays or denies critical support. Review your earnings record yearly. Use Form SSA 7008 or online tools with proof like old W-2s to correct errors. Each fix adds up. If acting as representative payee for a loved one, you need your ID plus theirs plus legal documents. This prevents delays in their payments. Overpayments create anxiety. Appeal with clear documents showing changes. Many succeed in reducing or waiving repayment. Fighting a $250 monthly deduction from a $1,700 check can save thousands. International records may need apostilles or translations. Start early to avoid long waits. Address updates. Always use ID confirmation so important letters about COLAs or reviews reach you. Benefit verification letters are easy with good records for housing, loans, or taxes. We've covered a lot, but let's expand on different life situations so every viewer sees themselves here. For early retirees at 62, having documents ready lets you claim without delay, even if the amount is reduced. Missing papers could push you past optimal timing and cost more long-term. For full retirement age folks, maximize the higher base with verified records. Every extra dollar in PIA grows with future COLAs. For widows in their 70s, survivor benefits can replace lost income. Marriage and death certificates are non-negotiable. Get them now to switch to the higher amount smoothly. For disabled workers on SSDI, medical records matter, but identity proofs start the process. Fix everything before conversion to retirement benefits. For veterans, combine military credits with regular earnings for the best possible calculation. For self-employed, tax returns are your proof. Keep copies from every year you filed. For immigrants or those with foreign births, citizenship documents, plus any U.S. records. Delays are common, but avoidable. For blended families, extra papers for stepchildren or grandchildren can bring household benefits. Each scenario has the same core problem: missing documents, leading to financial impact like lost months of income or lower checks, and the solution of organizing early. Imagine correcting 1 year of earnings worth $12,000. It might raise your monthly benefit by $50. $50 times 12 months is $600 yearly. Over 25 years, $15,000. Now multiply across several fixes and you see why it matters. Another example, a 3% COLA on a properly documented $2,400 benefit is $72 extra monthly. On a lower verified $2,100, it's only $63. That $9 monthly difference is $108 yearly and over $2,000 in 20 years. Small percentages on higher bases add real money. I know this feels like a lot, but take it one document at a time. Start with birth certificate and SS card this week, then add family records, then taxes and military if applicable. You'll gain confidence with every step. Many seniors fear making a mistake that permanently lowers benefits. The best protection is preparation and knowledge. Overpayments again. Respond quickly with documents. Waivers are possible when you show good cause. International cases, research apostille requirements early. This preparation costs little, time and small fees, but protects thousands.
Let me summarize everything so it sticks with you. The key documents: certified birth certificate, marriage/divorce/death records, military DD-214, tax proofs, citizenship papers are your gateway to full, timely Social Security payments. Missing them causes delays costing months of income, reduced monthly amounts, denials, overpayment deductions, and endless stress. Organizing them unlocks higher benefits: back pay when due, spousal and survivor extras, smoother Medicare sign-up, dependent benefits, and real peace of mind. The financial stakes are thousands per year for most retirees. You now know the problems, the real dollar impacts, and the simple solutions.
Don't let missing paperwork stand between you and what you earned. Take action this week. Log into SSA.gov, review your record, order missing documents, and build that folder. If this video helped you understand what's at stake, please hit subscribe and turn on the bell. I create regular updates on Social Security rules, SSI, SSDI, Medicare changes, retirement planning, stimulus and tax relief for seniors, pension news, and government programs that affect your money. Subscribing keeps you ahead of deadlines, COLAs, rule changes, and opportunities most people discover too late. Join thousands of retirees who use these videos to protect and maximize their income. Thanks for staying with me through all this important information. Drop a comment with your specific document questions or which part helped most. I read them and address common concerns in future videos. Take care, get organized, and protect what's yours. I'll see you in the next one. Stay informed and secure in your retirement.